Burma, officially the Republic Union of Myanmar, commonly shortened to Myanmar, is a sovereign state in Southeast Asia, bordered by Bangladesh, India, China, Laos, and Thailand. The relative location of Myanmar is Southeast Asia, in both the eastern and northern hemispheres, a few degrees north of the equator. The major urban areas of Myanmar are Yangon, with a population of 4,477,638, Mandalay with a population of 1,208,099, and Naypyidaw with a population of 925,000. Here you can see a population pyramid of Myanmar in 2005. And here's the population pyramid for Myanmar in 2010. One noticeable aspect of the population pyramids is the population pattern of a lower life expectancy. The main cause of the lower life expectancy is AIDS. AIDS also contributes to these factors of the population patterns. Excess mortality, higher infant mortality, lower population and growth rates, and changes in distribution of population. Some push factors for migration of Myanmar are continuing lack of opportunity, deep-rooted ethnic, religious, and other forms of violence, and infrastructure taxed by natural disasters. There is not many pull factors into Myanmar, but there is pull factors into Thailand from Myanmar because of healthcare services, a destination where the local labor market needs unskilled workers in many sectors such as agriculture, manufacturing, and some service work. This is where the Burmese migrate to if they need help with money or better healthcare. The climate of Myanmar can be described as a tropical monsoon climate, with strong monsoon influences, a considerable amount of sun, a high rate of rainfall, and high humidity. The annual average temperature of Myanmar is 72 to 82 degrees Fahrenheit. There are 3 distinct seasons of Myanmar. The first is cold and dry, hot and dry, and wet. The impact the climate has on daily life in Myanmar is to be prepared at all times because there commonly is natural disasters, such as monsoons or other disasters caused by water. One of the patterns of climate is the wet season tends to be longer because of the water area and monsoon influence. Burma is characterized by its central lowlands with the Saitayun Valley and Chinwin Valley and the small mountain ranges of Zebu Togdan, Minwon Togdan, Himinking Togdan, and Ganwa Togdan, as well as the Bago Yoma. The Central Valley region is ringed by steep, rugged highlands, with the country's highest point at 5,881. Rivers of Myanmar. The Irrawaddy, the main river of Burma, flows from north to south through the central Burma basin and ends in a wide delta. The Mekong runs from the Tibetan Plateau through China's Yunnan province, entering the northeastern Burma into Laos. In the east, Salween and Saitayun run along the western side of the Shan Hills and the northern end of Dwana Range. In the narrow southern eastern part of Burma, the Yi, Hinzi, Taboy, Great Tenasserim, and the Lanya rivers are relatively short and flow into the Andaman Sea. Further south, the Krabari River forms the southern border between Thailand and Burma. Here's all of the main terms from the rivers written down so you can document them. People of Myanmar. Officially, 135 ethnic groups comprise Myanmar people. About 70% of the population is descended from Myanmar. The main and well-known buildings of Myanmar are the Shwedagon Pagoda, the Sul Pagoda, and the Shwedagon Pagoda. Some of the buildings they build in Myanmar are higher up and away from the volcanoes. built with some type of stirrability due to earthquakes, and built to shield water due to the monsoon influence. Some of the transportation networks in Myanmar are transportation railway. In and out of Myanmar is airports, and through Myanmar is cars, bikes, and walking. Also keep in mind that Myanmar is not completely developed and on the more poorer side of the economic strain, so they don't have as much money to buy as much modernized vehicles for transportation.